Hello, I'm Arshad Saeed, and welcome to my ePortfolio. Currently, I work as a director at one of the largest IT companies in the world, and I'm responsible for email security solutions and web security solutions. I manage a global team of technical marketing engineers. The job is to do sales enablement, partner enablement, customer engagement, trainings, demonstrations, POV, proof of value, collaterals, and videos, whatever helps to educate our customers, sellers, and partners. The job is to educate everyone on email security and web security so that they can use it, sell it, enable it in their environment. My professional career begins from the day when I graduated back in 1997. Thanks to my friend who helped me in getting a job in an ISP. ISP stands for Internet Service Provider. Freshly coming out of an engineering school, I had a passion to learn internet, using connecting a modem within my computer and then accessing internet. At that time, internet wasn't available. We were the few pioneers in our city in terms of internet, providing internet to our city. So it was a newly built ISP, so we were the few engineers who were hired at that time. So what we used to do, we enable freeware applications. That was the era of freeware applications. We enabled applications like Squid, Apache, SendMail, Bind, DNS. We learned a lot of iOS, Cisco routers, dial-up boxes. Back then, security was more about ACLs, radius authentication, DDoS protection, turning off TCP, UDP servers from the main appliances like routers and things like that were considered as the best practices for security. And I'm talking about like 20 plus years ago. After spending 3 years in this ISP, then I joined this company, which I'm currently working for. It's almost 19 years. I joined this company back in 2000. Till now, I'm still an employee. As I mentioned, I'm the director for email security and web security appliances in the role of a technical marketing engineer. Now this fast forward for 18 years, I learned a lot and I've changed so many roles within that company as well. So I enjoyed various security technologies and different roles, as I mentioned. So which include brand security, DMZ, campus. I played with secure routers, NG firewall, IPS. So I was being in a TME for all these technologies, SDN security, virtualization security, DLP, data loss prevention, networking. So in 18 years, I've changed different roles, but I stayed with the security and cybersecurity technology because that's the passion I developed right from 2000 until now. So I've done my CCIE, Cisco Certified Internet Networking, and my number is 12,040, and I did it in security. So it's one of the prestigious certification across the industry for security. And I'm also pursuing the CISSP as well. After doing that, I had to work closely with the product management team. So I had to do some certifications like product management certification because I have to understand how product management works. So I had also briefly done product line management also for firewall IPS product within the company. So I did this product management certification from UC Berkeley. So these are my so-called some of the skills which I've developed and certification which I did. So in 2002, I started to do masters because I already had the passion a while back that I should have PhD or master's in a degree from an education perspective. So I started back there in 2002. I started some education on electrical and tried to do master's in electrical engineering, but I couldn't pursue because I was so busy. So I just took one course and then I couldn't do more because I was busy in establishing myself in this company. Fast forward 15 years or like in 2016, I started getting some emails from University of San Diego that, there is our master's course available in cybersecurity, operations and leadership. So I got engaged with the counselor who was basically dealing with me. And she keep pursuing me that, this is a great program. And I, started engaging with her on that. And finally, my degree verification took almost a year or so because I did my graduation back home. So it took almost 6 to 7 months to get degree verification. Finally, I was able to, enroll in this program, which was the amazing thing that happens to me. So, and then my experience of last 20 months or so was amazing. So this master's in the cybersecurity operations and leadership course It was more about getting me understanding from a theoretical perspective. I have a lot of practical experiences where building products, how customers use them, from a federal requirement, guidelines, security policy, architecture. These are some of the things which I learned in this particular master's was out of the world. Amazing information, especially the discussions I had with my peers and my professors were all good, amazingly. And then I learned a lot about risk assessment, security controls, compliance management. How do I hire staffs for security, SOC level, executive level, threat intelligence, vulnerability? I mean, I'm just going like extempore on this. So as I can say, the experience I had with the program of cybersecurity operations leadership was simply amazing. And developing this portfolio was also fascinating because I haven't done this before. So I started using Weebly, and then I bought the domains and arshadsaeed.com, and then have an email. It worked out well. I just have to pay a little bit of money, but that's okay. So I had to work on the website. Then I built this. Then I had to rework on my previous assignments of the courses, like final assignments. And the interesting thing what I have to do was more about putting reflections on based on the professional and ethical aspect. So that was also fascinating. Basically, then I do my rework for each courses, like for example, security policy management, secure software development. So I have to rethink again and say, okay, what did I learn? So it actually brought me all my memories back when I was doing the last 20 months that what did I learn actually? So it was very, very interesting. So that helped me to basically energize myself that, okay, and then basically recall it, all of the stuff, which I'm going to be using today in my practical life. So how did it help me in my future vision? This master's actually is going to be a footstep towards my PhD. I'm going to I'm going to try for a cybersecurity PhD if I can find any good program. Secondly, my also ambition is to go into CISO side of the house. There are multiple parallel tracks which I'm looking today. I haven't finalized, but I may go to the education side of the house. I may go to the CISO track, and all different. I can start a startup. But this whole masters have really helped me to shape now I understand how the education aspects of cybersecurity work around. So at the end, I would like to thank all my teachers and colleagues for providing such an amazing learning experience at UST. Thank you very much.